What up? What's cracking collective? I hope everyone of every zodiac sign out there is doing well. All right, y'all. So let's go on and get into this reading and see what it is that you need to know. Now, if you find that something resonate, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. All right. So this reading is going to be about the devil. All right. But this card is in reverse. So I feel like this could be an overall good reading, y'all. We're going to see. Y'all know how sometimes it can take a turn for the worse, honey. But we about to see. So this reading is about someone who, in the beginning, could have been bonded. They could have been in a connection with someone, but they felt trapped. They felt bound to this person. All right, there could have been some type of unhealthy attachment that they had to this person, and there even could have been a toxic relationship or a marriage here. Okay, so this situation I'm describing could have involved a toxic relationship, a marriage, or someone who was just bound to someone. Okay, because when you look at this devil card, you see these two chains. So this actually could have been a marriage or someone who felt bound because maybe they had kids with this person here, okay? But this is someone now that's overcoming some type of addiction. So you could have been dealing with someone who suffered from addictions. This could have been drugs, alcohol, just even being addicted to people. You know what I'm saying? Like being in an addictive, codependent energy. Thank you, Spirit. You could have been dealing with someone who was in a very codependent energy, but now they're starting to regain power and control back over their life. They're reclaiming power. They're releasing this energy of being codependent and always wanting to be in control. But this is someone who has freed themselves from some type of attachment that they had. Okay, so this could have been someone who was attached to someone else. Okay, but now they freed themselves from that energy. So you could be a Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Capricorn here. Don't have to be. All right. So what is the situation when it comes to this devil? Messages for the collective. All right, so what is the situation when it comes to the devil? Because we know someone who has freed themselves now, okay? So what is the situation now? So now they done freed themselves from this third party. This is somebody who jealous as hell. Okay, they mad that this person has freed themselves because whoever this person is, baby, they thought whatever they was doing, that they were always going to keep them stuck on them, bound to them forever here. Okay, this is a karmic with this Queen of Wands in reverse. All right, so now this person has released this karmic. All right, because I feel like this person played them for years, y'all. Like I'm talking about years. We talking about 10 plus is the time that this person got played. Okay, but now they done came to their damn senses. Now a little light bulb done went off. Now this person want to be pushy. Now they want to be demanding. Now they want revenge. Okay, so this could be someone that's hot tempered. So it's like just even thinking about you guys, thinking about anything, it will piss this person off, and they can act on their emotions here. Okay, so this could be someone who is very emotional. They get hot tempered, so it's like they're quick to react some things. All right, they're very insecure with themselves. So this could be someone who actually compares themselves to you. They can watch you, they look at you. I don't know, but you make this person feel insecure as fuck. So it's whatever you're doing with yourself, however you're elevating right now, whatever it is that you're doing, you're making this karmic very insecure with themselves here, okay? So you can be dealing with an Aries, a Pisces. You could be an Aries, a Pisces. Don't matter here. All right, so let's see what happened in the recent past. Because remember, someone here has freed themselves from this pushy ass karmic. Okay, somebody who always wanted to control their every move, control everything they said, did, how they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted so much power and control over this person's life. But now they're regaining their power. They're regaining their control because they've released this person. Okay, so let's see what happened in the recent past. Messages for my collective. I love you guys. So what happened in the recent past? The recent past, we got the Ten of Cups and the Four of Cups, okay? So in the recent past, this represented an unhealthy relationship, okay? That's why I put toxic relationship, toxic bond. This relationship they shared with this karma, that shit wasn't healthy. But see, at that point in time in their life, when they hadn't healed, when they had an unhealthy heart, when they hadn't, gone back and maybe healed from some things in their past, they didn't recognize this relationship, this bond they had with this karmic was toxic as fuck. They thought they was normal. Whatever went on in this marriage, whatever went on in this relationship, whether it was cheating, whether it was lying, whether it was mind games, whatever these two people did with each other, because they were on the same vibrational plane as this karmic, they thought this shit was okay. They thought this shit was cool. But see, now this is someone who has healed. You see what I'm saying? When you don't heal, when you don't want to go back and acknowledge maybe some things from your past, like, damn, maybe I am still hurt for some shit that happened 20 and 30 years ago. It don't matter. Acknowledgement and healing is everything. All right, this is someone who could have came from a broken family, which means, a lot of times parents don't look at, as adults, we don't look at our kids and see that they look at us as being role models. You see what I'm saying? And so this is someone growing up as a child, they didn't have that type of role model. If they, came from a two-parent household, hey, those parents could have got divorced. And maybe they watched their mom, have men and women in and out the house. They watched their dad be with a lot of women. Like they never had a positive outlook on what a healthy relationship should look like, what a healthy marriage should look like. Okay, they could have came from a broken family. So that energy, that mentality that they had made them stay in this broken ass relationship, made them stay in this toxic ass marriage here. All right, there could have been some domestic conflicts. I can't make this up. Remember, I said with this Queen of Wands, it said right here, hot tempered. All right, so whoever this karmic was, you guys, they could have been the one that was throwing the first punch or throwing the first lick, and they get mad when some shit don't go their way. They want to act the damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Your person could have been the one that always had to call damn police on this person. Y'all take it how it resonates. Y'all could have been the one that was always called the police. But these two people now are separated. I feel like these people have been separated for quite some time now. And during this time of separation, this is when this person possibly went into like hermit mode. And they started to reflect on this marriage and maybe their childhood and some shit. And they was like, man, this shit ain't right. Like, this shit ain't healthy. Like they looking at other people around them that have healthier relationships. They're looking at how the people can sit down and talk about things and they ain't got to throw hands and throw shit when they get mad. They're looking at those type of things. Okay. This represents a broken marriage as well, but it was too many disputes, too many fights, too many arguments, and this person felt hopeless. They were to the point to where for some of y'all, they suffer from depression. They could even try to harm themselves at one point in time because they feel hopeless because they gave everything. They gave all of themselves to this marriage, to this relationship. But it was like for this damn raggedy ass karma, that shit just was never good enough for this person. It was like no matter what this person did, they can bend over backwards. It was never going to be good enough for this karmic. And this is why they feel hopeless. Because they like, what else can I do? What else can I do to prove my love? What else can I do to show this person that I love them? And now what's going on now is that this person's realizing they missed the opportunity. For some of y'all, this karmic is either depressed because they're realizing this person is a missed opportunity. All right, and for some of you guys, this person could be the one that's depressed. All right, this can be someone who views you as a missed opportunity because you were in their blind spot, you guys. This person didn't see you the whole time. You was there the whole fucking time. The whole time they was in this unsuccessful relationship and marriage, the whole time they were feeling hopeless and depressed and feeling like life couldn't get no worse than what it was, you were there the whole time. But this person couldn't see you because they had this toxic veil over them, okay? They had a karmic that was possibly doing some spell work and all type of shit, trying to make sure this person stayed in this low vibrational ass energy because they knew as soon as this person healed, baby, it wasn't gonna be no need for them no more. All right, now this person is bored with whatever it is that this third party is offering them because they don't want it. They want something more. They're reevaluating this connection that they share with this damn person. They're realizing this broken marriage, this unhappy home. Like, I'm not going to continuously live my life like this. I can't be hopeless. I can't feel like be down the dumps all the fuck the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? All right. So for some of you, you can be a Cancer. You can be a Pisces. You can be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces. I'll take it how it resonates. All right, so what is the current problem when it comes to the devil here? Because we have someone who is overcoming, they're releasing a toxic person, a karmic here, somebody from their past, or someone they was dealing with for a very long time. So let's see what the current problem is, because we also know that this third party wants revenge. You know what I'm saying? They're mad and they want to get their way. They want revenge for some of you against you because they know as soon as this person heals, shit, they coming straight your way. All right, so let's see what the current problem is. Messages for my collective. All right, the current problem is now somebody up here manifesting. All right, now someone is using their willpower because in the past this may have been someone who didn't have the strength, they didn't have the desire, they didn't have the willpower and determination to manifest the things that they want for themselves. Okay, this is somebody that realized they done missed out on a lot of things in their life because they stayed in the relationship, they stayed in the marriage where shit was toxic and they weren't happy for a very long time. Okay, now this is someone who I feel like they want to communicate. They could be trying to manifest the opportunity with you because remember, they view you as a missed opportunity. Maybe they're just trying to manifest some things for themselves. Like if somebody here been down in the dumps for a while, love may not be the first thing on their mind. Shit, they want to get themselves together. You know what I'm saying? They may want to get them a job or get them a house and work on their stability and their foundation and shit before they come towards you, want to offer you love. All right, so the current problem is, and we gonna call this a problem, but what's currently happening in this connection now, this person's manifesting. For some of you, you can be the one that's manifesting here, okay? All right, so what are the outside influences when it comes to this devil? Messages for my collective. What are the outside influence? Justice. Because this is someone now that I feel like they want to use transparency, okay? And in the past, this person I feel like were keeping secrets. They were hiding things from you, okay? And they realized this caused some shit in their life. Like this is somebody that's realizing there's cause and effect to everything. If you're gonna sit up here and lie and play mind games and do all this stupid shit with people, what they say, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, right? So this is someone now who has gained some type of clarity. They know exactly what they want and who they want, but they also want to take accountability for what they did in the past. And this could have been someone who never took accountability for what they did here. For some of you guys, if you have some lawsuits or anything going on or some court cases that says those lawsuits will be won. Okay, so just know you will be winning any court case or lawsuit that you have. Okay. All right, so let's look at the hopes and fears. So you could be dealing with a Libra here, don't have to be. So let's look at the hopes and fears when it comes to this devil energy because we have someone who is releasing a karmic relationship or marriage. So what are the hopes and fears? Mm. Queen of Swords. Okay, so this person fears that now, baby, you are in this Queen of Swords energy that you're not going to give them the time of day. Okay, because remember, this is someone who views you as a missed opportunity. Okay, this person feels like whatever they're going to come in and try to offer you, you're not going to be interested in this. This is someone who feel like shit. I should have presented this cup. I should have made this damn offer a long damn time ago while I was stuck up here playing games and playing mind games with this damn karmic here. Okay, so this is someone that's looking at you be very independent, okay, male or female. You know, you have people around you that support you, but I feel like at this present moment, you may not be interested in love. You may not be interested in a romantic relationship and things of the nature because you're working on yourself. You're working on your goals. You're working on your business here. You know, and when you're in that type of energy, you really don't want to open yourself up, I feel like, to love because I feel like the reason why you're in this energy in the first place is because of this damn person. Because you were always in this loving, genuine energy here. Okay. I always wanted to love, I always wanted to give, but that shit got you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Now you're very headstrong, you're the queen of logic here and reasoning. You don't use your feelings and emotions to make decisions. For some of you guys, you're disconnected from people. Like you don't even talk to your family and friends and do the things and talk to the people that you used to because your mind is focused on other shit right now. For some of y'all, they ain't focused on this situation or this person. That don't mean you don't still think about them, you don't still love them, you don't care about them, but this is not your main focus at this present moment, okay? All right, so let's see what the outcome of this situation is going to be. I don't know who this is. Like I said, it has some type of court case, lawsuit going on, but we have it here twice. You will be winning that case here, okay? Things will be going in your favor when it comes to some type of court case or something that you have going on, okay? All right, so let's see what the outcome of this situation is going to be for the devil card. You have someone who is releasing a toxic situation. So what is going to be the outcome? All right, so we got the Nine of Wands. So for some of y'all, this person feels like it's gonna be a struggle to get you to kind of, you know what I'm saying, come on their side or try to persuade you because right now this person feels like you're very stubborn. You remember how in the past this person was very stubborn with you, how they didn't want to give and do all this shit. This is the energy that you're in now. For some of you guys, you're mirroring to this person the same energy that they mirrored to you in the past. You're the one that's stubborn because remember, you're protecting your heart right now. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that you're working on, you're just in this protective energy and you just want to focus on you. You know, that's not saying that you may not be open to love and shit in the future, but I feel like right now you're in this stubborn energy. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. You putting yourself first as you fucking should. You know what I'm saying? And this person feels like you're not gonna be willing to compromise with them. One, because you don't trust them. You know, I feel like this could be someone, maybe you're defensive, you're very guarded when it comes to this person because you have to put up your guard. You know, I feel like when it came to them, you had to learn a very valuable lesson when it came to this person. So it's like you're just not going to allow yourself to be vulnerable like you was in the past. You know, you could have really been open with this person. You know, you could have laid everything on the line and this person come up here and shit, handle you like that, treat you like that. Hell no, you're not going to be open with their ass no more. So let's clarify this Nine of Wands. I want to see why you are in this Nine of Wands energy. Or what else is going to happen. Are you going to stay in this energy or something else going to happen here? All right, so tell us about this 9 of 1. Clarify, Holy Spirit. You can be a Sag. You're dealing with the Sag here. I don't know for some of y'all, shit. I don't think you might be fucking with this person. I'm gonna keep it real. All right, we got Scorpio. You can be a Scorpio or dealing with one because we got disappointment, despair, relationship problems. I feel like when it comes to this situation, because you are in this Queen of Cups energy, I feel like you poured all that you could into this person, this relationship, and now you just choosing to pour into you, and there ain't nothing fucking wrong with that. Okay, that's what we all supposed to be doing at some point in time in this journey. You know, it's okay to still worry, be concerned about the past, but it's like you can't be worried about that. You got to focus on yourself. And I feel like for some of you, this is someone that's going to experience a loss. They're going to be in this very regretful energy here. Okay, they're in despair because they feel like shit. You're not going to give them another chance. For some of y'all, you may not give this person another chance. It's up to you, okay? We all got a choice here. But continue until then, she continue to do you, boo-boo. All right, so let's see who this reading is about. I love you, collective. I hope something here resonated. If it did, once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're interested in a personal, my email will be in the description box below. All right, so we got Heavy Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries. So that can be your sign or the sign of your person. We got Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, so all the earth signs, and Scorpio. We got Gemini, Sag, Aquarius, Pisces. So that can be your sign and your person. And then we got Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces. Hold on. Heavy Pisces, Capricorn, and Cancer. All right, you guys. I love you. And until next time, stay blessed.